Alright guys, now this is really exciting. I haven't seen this blueberry bush since April. I just took it, I planted it out here the last time we were here. I didn't even bring any water. I've never watered this plant, and it was a lot smaller when I planted it. And it looks like there's even some smaller branches coming out of here. But it's showing me that things actually grow great here in the soil. The soil has a lot of clay. It's real clay, but it's also red, which means it has lots of iron and lots of minerals, and everything else is growing in here pretty good. So this is it. I'm really stoked about it. It looks like there was actually some little blueberries on here this year. Probably back in June. I wasn't here then though. So this is it. This is the blueberry bush. Now I'm going to be planting a lot more plants that do great without me having to take care of them. Where basically you let nature do all the work for you. And that I think natural gardening and natural farming is probably the best way to do it. There's no stress on nature. There's no stress on you, and it grows naturally. So these are the blueberries I planted back in April. I'm really stoked about this too. This was a black raspberry bush that I planted back in April with the blueberry, and I used these little rocks here to mark it in case I lost place. But it looks like it's doing so good that it even set out a bunch of little side shoots. This is like a little shoot that came out right next to it. So it's doing great. It actually looks like some of it did die off a little bit. Maybe the hot summer kind of got to it. But I know raspberries, they'll spread. And this is the black raspberry, not blackberry, black raspberries. And it's actually got red stems, and it looks like it's doing great. I'm really stoked about that. So got a bunch of vines. So I've never watered this one either. I just planted it out here. Didn't bring any water with me. Just dug it in the ground and put it in there, and it looks like it's doing great. So I think the more you spend watering your plants and pampering them and pruning them and taking care of them, they get used to that. They get dependent on that, to where if you don't have that water there, they start to droop and possibly die, because they only grew to take in the water that you were giving them versus the water that nature was giving them a couple extra feet deeper than they would normally grow. And you can actually do that with your tomatoes. If you want your tomatoes to get more roots and grow deeper down, don't water them so much. Cut back on maybe a couple days and don't even water them at all. Let the leaves droop a little bit. That'll send those roots right down. They're going to start freaking out. They're going to go down and look for more water. And then you continue with your watering, or even slowly get in your regular watering routine. So if you plant plants and fruit and berries out in the wild, and you don't take care of them, you don't water them, and you let nature do all that, they will become dependent on nature. So that's it. That's our future giant black blueberry, or black raspberry bush. So thanks for watching, everybody. Please comment and subscribe, and go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Thanks, guys.